Welcome back, folks, one and all, to Let's Play our good old friend Icewind.
I await instruction, as you wish.
When we last left off, the team was here.
Yes, it
And
shall
we
be
were
done.
exploring various places. This is the Snowdrift Inn. And there's a dude. He is called Townsperson. Was you in town before? You come from the south? Of course, I'm a visitor to this town. There are things I would know. Nope, we don't actually want to know anything from you. We want to see if we can steal some things from your inn, though. Ah, he's like Winthrop from the old game.
What is it you were... So be it.
I'll speak to him, though, see if he has anything to say. Greetings, traveller! My name's Quimby, and I welcome you to my inn. Well met, Quimby. You seem rather enthusiastic. Ah, enthusiastic? Yes! It is rare that I get any travellers at this time of year. Thus it would all make us to feel welcome! Ha-ha! Do you get any travellers at this time of year? We do have one! His name is Easthaven something or another. He's an elf and an adventurer. Well, an elf and an adventurer likes the rooms here. Did he bring any interesting news with him? Actually, yes! The whole town's been talking about that upcoming expedition to the spine of the world! Excitement! Unfortunately, the problem with this expedition to the spine of the world is every bugger is talking about it. There's no one who's not talking about it. There's the elf. Let's talk to him. Well met, friend. I am Easthaven Black Chief of Evereska. It has been many moons since I have seen a friendly face. Despite the dreary nature of our current locale, Icehaven is a welcome sight to these elven eyes. Hello, I'm Kieran Stormblade. Tell me, Easthaven, do you see much in your travels? Well, I set out from Evereska. I was used to a peaceful life. I had no idea what wonders and horrors the life of adventure would bring to my ever-changing doorstep. I'm glad I didn't go to the retreat 20 years ago. Horror, eh? No. No, let's... What is the retreat? The retreat is a gradual migration of Kikoskia to the island of Evermeet. It should only take a few hundred years for all the people to complete the migration. Until then, I've decided to explore the rest of Faerun. Interesting. Well, goodbye. I'm leaving now. You're very boring. Yes, there's not actually much to do
At
here
your service.
at this moment in time.
Yes.
Oh. That townsperson is looking at those rags of fish, or rags as they look more like here. We do not want to go to the bridge yet. I think we're ready for the bridge. There's our journal, and there's our map. And there's our big map.
It shall be done.
Nothing on the big map yet. Apparently it's getting dark. And it's snowing slightly. No shock there. That's an old man.
You have my... It shall be done.
Hey there, matey. How are you doing? Whew, been hitting the sauce lately, old man? Well, there's no need to be mean about it. It's a real problem for me, you see. I need me wine to fish. It's a matter of life and death. Was there anything I can do to support your downward spiral of oblivion? You could go to Pummums and fetch me some wine. Then I could go out to the fishing. I would be grateful for it. I'd go get myself a 2 baskets of soap and the purpose behind that. I threw his sorry behind the lecture here. Just how grateful are you going to be? Well, I could give you a bit of gold, and you can be a member of the Eternal Brotherhood of Fishermen. Fantastic. Well, in that case, here we go. I just happen to have some wine with me. Ah, you have a bottle of wine for me. I am indeed grateful. You better make that your last, Captain. You're not always going to have strapping adventurers around to get you your medicine. Farewell. And I got 6 gold.
I await instruction.
More gold than what the wine was worth. And the party gained experience. That's the important thing. We are 224 out of a lot. Paladin's level slower than everyone else. She levels really fast. So our party's going to be radically different levels.
Yes.
It's a squirrel! Yeah! It may bite you. That's true. There's the fishmonger. I think this is Hrothgar's house. Definitely Hrothgar's house. You must gather your party before venturing forth.
As best I can.
Hrothgar has a very cool looking house. And he has full plate. I wish I could have that right now.
At your service, so be it.
Hello.
Well met, friend.
Hello.
And welcome to my home. Make yourself comfortable, but try not to break anything. Many of these curiosities that you see lying about have sentimental value.
Where did you get all this stuff?
Oh, they're all remembrances of my adventuring days. Little trinkets and the like that I picked up here and there. More keepsakes than valuables, really. Leftovers from my days of fortune and glory.
Venturing days? So you are retired then?
Semi-retired, actually. This region is still untamed and fraught with many dangers. I have had plenty of opportunities in the last few years to take up my sword and shield and do battle with those who threaten the safety of Easthaven and its neighbors.
So, we've been hearing lots about this expedition, and we've been hearing lots about everyone going. I hope nothing goes wrong with it.
In fact, I am planning such an expedition right now. That is what I wanted to speak to you about.
I like these two options here. What sort of expedition, and an expedition to where? It doesn't say, actually, I'm not interested in this.
We've received word from Kaldahar, our neighbors to the south, that evil forces are stirring nearby in the spine of the World Mountains.
Okay. We're level 1, by the way.
I am organizing and leading a party from Easthaven south to Kaldahar Valley to investigate. You look to be capable enough. Perhaps you'd like to join us. What say you?
What sort of evil forces are we talking about?
I don't really know. The messenger wasn't too specific. I suppose if you want more details, you could ask old Everard over at the temple, but time's a-wasting.
Really?
We need to get this expedition moving before the snows seal off the pass to Kaldahar. So what's it going to be? Are you in or out?
And I'm going to say, sounds too dangerous. Maybe next time. Farewell.
Well, as you wish. Can't say I'm not disappointed, though. I took you for the adventuring type. Oh, well. I suppose you'll make great fishermen, seeing as how that's the only safe occupation round these parts.
You can be like, well, fishing it is. Farewell. Fortunately, the problem with the game is you can't progress until you actually say yes. So go, all right, we'll join your expedition.
Excellent. Glad to have you on board. I plan to assemble the rest of the expedition and set out for Kaldahar within a few days.
Okay.
With storms brewing in the mountains, I'd rather we depart sooner. But there are matters that require my attention here about town.
What sort of matters? Perhaps we can help.
Actually, now that I think about it, maybe you can help. Pomab, the local shopkeeper, has recently expressed concern over the rapidly thinning stock of his store.
Okay.
He's been complaining that the regular caravan from Caer Dineval is long overdue, and that if they don't arrive soon, he's sure to be out of business.
Oh no, how terrible! However will we cope without that pompous arse running a shop?
Now, normally I take Pomab's whining with a grain of salt, but with heavy snows on the way, it would be best to make sure that caravan makes it through.
So what is it you want me to do?
I want you to find that caravan. Leave town by way of the South Bridge and scout the hills west of Loch Dinnershire, between Easthaven and Caer Dineval. Caravans always stick close to the shoreline this time of year. Once you find it, see the caravan safely to Easthaven.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'll assemble the rest of the expedition and make the final plans for our journey.
Sounds pretty good.
Return here as quickly as you can. We must make for Kaldahar Pass while the weather is favorable. Good luck. Safe journey.
So we have our first quest. And we're definitely making that smaller. I just realised that's been really big over the past few ones. So when we come back, folks, we'll go on our first quest. Until then, folks, until then.